Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. We are in the office. It's not actually morning. It's around 2:30. We have a lot of orders to get printed today, but nothing that is too crazy. Just a lot of 22 by 60s. I'm currently trying my hardest to get printer number 4 up, just to see if we can. And also, I feel like I got nothing to lose, so I've just put this together with the adjustments and the steps to see. I feel like we might be headed in the right direction, but that's just what. I don't want to have to spend too much time on it, but while I'm here, we might as well just try to get it done. Printer number 1 through 3 are printing. They went pretty well. They started up pretty well this morning. I am pretty happy with how they have been going. I did have to change the film first thing this morning, but that's good because, it's better to do it first thing in the morning than to get printing and then have to change it. So I am watching number. Okay, guys, I think we're headed in the right direction. Okay, I think we're getting there. I'm just basically, I don't know what's wrong with it. I know that the print head is messed up, but some days that it works and some days it doesn't. It didn't work yesterday, so I was thinking maybe today it'll work, but we're gonna try a couple more things and then I might just put some clog buster in it and see how that goes. But anyway, happy Wednesday, guys. We've had a busy week. And it doesn't seem like it's going to slow down any second, which I love to see. It's always good to, but I think that, I'm not finishing my thoughts, I apologize. It's always good to have busy weeks, but I think that us staying late on Monday as well as printing that bigger order yesterday really set us up for success today. I have quite a few, I think, I calculated at home that the 2 biggest orders are going to take about 3 hours each. So we've been here for about 2 already, and I'm just working on getting. So yeah, I think we should make it, depending on how many other orders come in. But we're sitting pretty good right now. I've just been keeping up, making sure all the files get on, and seeing. So we should be sitting pretty close to finishing one of them, and then the next one will go up. We did have a rush order placed, so we had to get that one out, and then also just another one. And then we're pretty close to our cutoff time, so you guys know that our cutoff time is 3. And once that hits, it's typically like, all right, what's in there is in there, and we're good to go. It's almost that time now, so I think we'll be cutting it. I think that what we have now, Wednesdays are typically like this. People don't really place orders on Wednesday afternoon because they either place them on Tuesday night or that they'll place them on Thursday and then pay for next day or pay for 2 days so they can get it on Saturday. So people can get it on Saturday. So Wednesday afternoons, I would say, are typically not that crazy in regards to that close cutoff time, but we still do have quite a few orders that have to get printed. So I'm just trying to keep up with all of that. I actually just made coffee and I need to go get it, so I will be right back. I gave up on printer number 4. I had it sitting in Clog Buster. It just wasn't going out. The clog wasn't. So I have it sitting there. I'll probably try to clean it again and it can't sit for longer than 30 minutes. So I cleaned all around the printer, deplasticized the print head, or not the print heads, the carts around it. Just got everything off, and then we'll let it soak and then hopefully it can get off. Right now, the big order is about to finish on printer number 2, and then printer number 1 is already starting on the second order. And then after that one, we really just have, so there's 3 big orders. I would say 2 big orders, 1 medium size, and then just little one-offs and everything. So hopefully we can get everything going. It should be fine. It's only 3 right now, so our cutoff time is done, and then, or actually 3:30. Yikes. I don't know where the last 30 minutes go, but I sat down and got some social media posts uploaded, or I got them scheduled, and then I got my blog post. Well, it's not a blog post. It's gonna start doing like I got the outline yesterday, and now I'm actually like writing it all down and writing for my video on Sunday. So I think I'm going to do it on, well, I told you guys I'll tell you later. Maybe I'll tell you in Friday's vlog so that you'll see it, and then I'll vlog on Saturday. We'll see. But I got that all worked out. It is going to be, I think it's going to be a really good one. Now I'm just going to kind of patch it up, add some stuff, take some stuff out, and it'll be good to go on that front. I like doing it earlier in the week because I've been doing it on Saturdays when we get in here, and I feel like that's just, one, it doesn't give me enough time, and two, it just causes me to not produce my best work. So that's what's happening right now. I also am going to actually take some time, I think, to clean up the shop. I cleaned it up yesterday, so we finished printing around 6:45, and Alex was still had some work to do before we left at 7:20. I shut off the printers and I really like cleaned them up, and now I'm just going to kind of continue that. It was really nice having them clean when I came in this morning, but I think we're going to try to do a deep clean sometime soon. So on the to-do list for me today is to get ready for a deep clean. That means I want to vacuum up the powder. I also need to apply UV transfers to some pens so that we can get those, because all these orders are going to need their pens. So I'm going to actually work on that and trying to get those done. So we've got it busy, and then also just finishing my video for Saturday. So we got a busy couple hours, as well as just keeping the printers ready to go and like on top of it. So let's hope that I did get my coffee, so we got some caffeine running through us. But let's keep the print. I need like a saying for like, meaning like let's print or whatever. Leave your sayings below. This might be a question for like ChatGPT. Leave your slogans below for what I should say. But let's get the printers. Let's keep them going. You guys know. I think I'm actually going to start with the pens and getting those applied, because then I can start packaging orders as like they come out. But I only have a few left, and then unless Alex has more somewhere. But it's UV these pens. Are you guys getting sick of watching me UV it? I'm gonna cut these out. Guys, we took the squeegees home so that we could like make our sample boxes and like our pamphlets, and we haven't brought them back, so I have no squeegees. But last time I did it, I really didn't need it. I just kind of have to, but I haven't done one in a couple days, and I feel like, oh no, see, that's what I didn't want. What's this? Here we go. Oh, get your UV transfers. This focusing failed. You guys have seen this before. I was right. I think I said yesterday in my vlog that I was probably going to use up all the pens for the orders yesterday, and I was right. So we need some for today. Oh dear. And then this is what okay. Printer number 2, it just finished its film, or finished its one, and then it has one more 22 by 60. And that should be good for the day, and then I'm going to load it up with the 22 by 120. It's weird that like I know my printers basically like the back of my hand. Like I know which one's going to print which design the best. I know how long each one's going to take, which they're not different, but like I know that it seems like they are. Some of them seem to run a little bit faster. Like printer number 3 and printer number 2 are printing the same design and the same quantity, but they are, printer number 2 is going to finish earlier. And you guys, I know that could be because I can't be 2 places at once, so I did upload printer number 2's or printer number 3's later than printer number. But I just like to think that printer number 2 is the best, because it's really good. Don't tell the rest. Ask me again next week when it messes up. But right after I said, we don't need a squeegee. Oh no. Alright, let's go load up the printer. Alright guys, time is 4:13 right now. We are finishing up. I did finish up the big orders, so, or I could have, like, I'm almost done. I have, I think, two more of the 20 by 120 gang sheets, and then those should be good. And then we're going to move on to the like medium-sized orders. And then I think we're making great time. Alex already packaged all the orders that I did yesterday for UPS. So I packaged them. I showed you guys that yesterday and put like the moisture packets in them. And then he also did sample boxes that you guys requested. And then just a transfer that we have to get shipped out with another order, but they have blanks. So we are killing it today. I've been cleaning up slowly. I also am laughing because since I work out in the production area, I don't usually get to sit at my desk since we've had a lot of orders. And one thing I love is standing. So I've been like standing at this desk or at this podium thing and like just typing and working, and it kind of makes me feel like, especially with the whiteboard, like I'm a teacher. But I've just been standing here. I just like to like stretch my legs, and that might seem crazy because the printers literally keep me on my feet all day, but I don't know what it is. I just like to stand. So I don't know if it's because like I'm not tall enough to sit at that table or what, but I just like to have a standing desk. So my one in the office is standing, so maybe we'll bring that one. I don't know. I'm gonna go roll up the film, and then I have been working on, I cleaned up a little bit and then checked to make sure that my social media posts went up. So, and then now I've just been working on my video for Saturday, and so it's been pretty productive, but it is getting to 4:15, so we have 15 more minutes until the plus customer's turnaround time, and then I think we're going to be sitting very nicely in terms of getting all the orders out. Fingers crossed. Send all the vibes. Time right now is 5:05, so we are past both of the cutoff times. Also, look guys, Alex did that screen print order, or did the screen. If you guys saw my vlog from yesterday, then you know that was a major fail. But I had a fail today with printer number 1. The roller just basically stopped rolling, and it caused some of the powder to stick to the film. It was a headache, but I got it worked out, I think. But all that to say, I did have to reprint a 122 by 120 sheet. It's actually more like 130 because I had to make sure that I could get the one. So it's actually more like 170 because I did have to make sure that I could get the extra. There was a little part on one of the, because it was, okay, so it was all together, the file was like 360, so it was 3 120s, and then 1.5 of the 2, or the 120s got messed up. So I had to reprint that. Not ideal, but that's okay. We're figuring it out. Everything seems to be okay right now. And then I'm going to just basically, it always seems like so overwhelming when we have a bunch of 120s, but they really don't take that long. And sometimes people don't even use all of the 120 inches, so it really doesn't take. But it's just not ideal to have to ever reprint transfers, because then you waste film and you waste time, especially on days like today where it's busy. You waste just a bunch of time. So Alex just got back from UPS. I'm going to load up the next print. I think printer number 2 actually needs some white ink, so I'm going to do that. The thing about the older Audleys is that they don't beep when they run out of ink. So we had to make sure that we're keeping an eye on it, and it looks like printer number 2 needed some. So don't want to get it too heavy. You do want to shake up the white ink, because white for some reason seems to settle at the bottom, and then sometimes it can cause like a hard, kind of like it's just a solid at the bottom. That's not good, because then it means that it's separating and the ink is going to be watery. So refilled it. I think I'm going to have to refill number 3 soon, but 3 will be if it runs out of ink. I have to actually wash my hands because I shook the bottle and then I ended up getting ink everywhere. So I'm going to go wash my hands really fast. Alright, I'm watching the prints that come out of printer number 1. I'm sure that they all look good. I did have to like take apart the oven and clean it to see if that was the issue. And then I also took off the lid. So I don't know if it's like the moisture getting trapped. Sometimes if moisture from like the filter gets in there, it'll particularly all those 120s. It'll cause like the film to get moist, and then if the film gets moist, it causes the powder to stick to it. So I just want to try to prevent that from happening. I think it's okay now. I turned up the shade. Yeah, it feels okay. All right, back on track with printer number 1. Thanks for the heart attack on that one. And now I'm going to roll up on printer number 2. I swear, guys, these things keep me running around all day. If it's not 1, it's 2. If it's not 2, it's 3. If it's not 3, it's always 4. 4's the problem child. It's the next one. I'm gonna go roll over here onto printer 3 and get this. So still on track, hopefully, to get everything finished. But let's see. All right, printer number 1 just finished. So we're gonna wait that one to load. Printer number 2 has been the shining star today. Just like working perfectly. So is printer number 3. Neither of them have been bad. Printer number 1, these 2 are my troublemakers. So we're going to check this, make sure it works, make sure it's good to go. I think also it's getting close to like running out of film, and sometimes when it does that, it starts to act up just a little bit. It's like it's going nice.
Nice.
Man, guys, I do not know what just happened there. It was a crazy hectic moment. As you can see, I'm clearly vlogging on my phone. The printer number 1 and printer number 4 ran out of film right in the middle of printing, so I quickly had to get them fixed so that we didn't waste all the prints that were backed up through there, because when it runs out, if the film goes through, it'll just keep pushing it and then they won't get cured, they won't get powdered. So I had to do that with printer number 1, and then like right after printer number 4 or 3 did the same thing. So I was running around, Alex was busy, so he couldn't help, and then printer number 2 was still fixing some reprints that I needed to get done, and then that ended up not powdering, so that messed up too. And then on top of it, I don't know what happened, but my camera said it had 24% left and then just stopped working. Like it just wouldn't film anything. So I put it on the charger to see if it's dead or if it's like, I don't know what's happening. Hectic moment there for a second, but printer number 2 is finishing up the prints, and then I think we'll be good to go. I am finishing up running through some of the prints on printer number 3 and 1 to make sure they're cured, and then I am going to start packaging. But man, that was a hectic last like 30 minutes there. So hopefully my camera's fine, because I'll need that. I'll check on it before I go, but for now I'm going to be vlogging on my phone. Currently in the process of packaging orders. Alex is finishing off the prints, and then we should be out of here. All right, guys, no idea what's happening with my camera, but that is going to wrap up today's vlog. It's 7:25 right now, so we are rushing out the door, but I will see you guys tomorrow.